Welcome to the Fear and Greed Business News Afternoon Report for Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon, we've got the 5 stories that happened today that you need to know about. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 hit a new record high today of 8,153.5 points, though it closed flat for the day at 8,142 points. 5 of the 11 sub-indices of the index were higher, 5 were lower, and the Consumer Staples Index was flat. Utility stocks were among the best performers, while materials companies were among the worst. The big miners continue to struggle, with BHP and Rio both down more than 1% today, after forecasts of iron ore prices falling to $80 a tonne. National Australia Bank was a standout among the large caps, jumping 1.1%, hitting a new 17-year high. Story number 2, Echo Law has launched a class action in the federal court on behalf of Harvey Norman customers, allegedly sold unnecessary and worthless extended warranties. Tens of thousands of Harvey Norman, Domain and Joyce Main customers who were sold extended warranties between September 2018 and now will be covered by the class action, with hundreds of millions of dollars estimated to have been paid by these customers in largely worthless warranty costs over the period. The class action lawsuit alleges Harvey Norman breached the law by engaging in misleading or deceptive conduct, as well as unconscionable conduct, by leading customers to believe that the extended warranty would give them additional protection they wouldn't have had otherwise. Harvey Norman said that its stores have complied with all relevant laws at all times and intend to defend the proceedings vigorously. Story number 3, New Hope has entered the race to buy Anglo American's 5 coal mines in Queensland and warned the UK-listed miner that its asking price will need to come down to get a deal done. New Hope is primarily a thermal coal producer, and Anglo's mines are coking coal or metallurgical coal, typically contain more carbon, produces high-quality coke, which is used in blast furnaces to make steel. Thermal coal is mostly used for electricity. Anglo's portfolio was expected to be sold in one parcel and fetched $5 billion, but in June a fire broke out in the Grosvenor mine and the asking price is tipped to be less. Story number 4, the war in the Middle East has taken a dangerous turn, with pages used by Hezbollah members used as weapons purportedly by Israel in an attack that killed 9 and injured thousands. Pages belonging to Hezbollah members exploded across Lebanon in an apparent sabotage of the low-tech systems the militant group uses to evade Israeli surveillance and assassination attempts. The blast took place in several areas of Lebanon, including the capital Beirut. Iran-backed Hezbollah, the dominant political and military force in Lebanon, blamed Israel for what it described as a criminal attack, adding that reprisals are likely. Israel's military declined to comment. In a statement overnight, the UN Special Coordinator for Lebanon called the attack an extremely concerning escalation and urged all parties to refrain from any further action or bellicose rhetoric, which could trigger a wider conflagration that nobody can afford. Hezbollah said that at about 3:30 p.m. local time, many pages belonging to people working in its different units and institutions exploded. Lebanon's health ministry said 9 people, including a child, had been killed in the blast and more than 2,700 were injured. And story number 5, markets are holding on ahead of the Federal Reserve's interest rate setting meeting tomorrow morning Australian time. Traders think there's a 65% chance that the Fed will cut rates by half a percentage point. A 25 basis point cut is all but assured. Locally, bond traders have priced in an 85% chance of a rate cut this year from the Reserve Bank, even though Governor Michelle Bullock has made it clear she doesn't see rates falling until at least 2025. That's it for the afternoon report for Tuesday, the 18th of September, 2024. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, TikTok, and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Fast 5 by Fear and Greed. Top 5 business stories you need to know in just 5 minutes. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.